Oh, Frankie! They heard it too? Everyone heard it. Oh, no. Show and tell, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episodes 310, 311, 312. And we, in the last episode, Luffy just finished off, what's his name? Lucci. It was awesome. It was cool, it was wonderful, and it was a Gatling from the heart. And then they kind of like announced it, like the Marines kind of announced it for everyone to hear, and that included our crew, and that was awesome for them to hear. And now we need to get out of there. I know there's a phrase that you say, get out of something, but I don't remember what it is. Anyway, we need to get out of there. And I forgot to skip the opening. Check out my Patreon to get way ahead on One Piece reactions or reactions to other shows that you might be interested in, like My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer. But most importantly, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to help my channel grow. Don't forget to support the original content, and let's get into it. He was. What a name to make for himself, yes! Alright, let's go. Oh, so sweet. Everyone is like frozen. We're just like, yeah, sure. Oh, Chopper. What now? They're alive! Who would have thought it? But this time it feels like I love it. Not they're alive, obviously. Like, it feels like, yes, we earned it. We earned that they should be alive. Yeah, that would have been bad. I guess you didn't exactly take them out. Well, you're wrong about that, I guess. Yeah, they were blown away, and then supposedly fell off the cliff, but that's all we saw. You should always check that the people you kill are actually dead. And they're not hanging on. Or maybe you shouldn't check, actually. And then we can survive. Thank you. They're tied to the giants? How exactly do you manage that? So the giants were hit by the cannons, and they were just... Yeah, get out. Are we going to see them, like... How did, like, when did this happen, and how did you tie... Okay. I guess he was just, like, shooting ropes. Sure, I'll go with it. Frankie. Yeah, they're just staying there and cry, please. Let's go, let's go. Nothing will hold us back now. But he's gone already. Okay. What? We can't even move. Yeah, that's less of good news. You're gonna shout at him again? He's gathering himself, I guess. Yeah, they pretty much said so for everyone to hear. He wants to. Oh man. It's failing him. Yes, and all the adrenaline left all at once. Maybe they'll just have to, like, save him somehow this time. Oh, the ship! Yeah, you shouldn't have talked about it so carelessly, I guess, for everyone to know what your plan is. Okay, this is not, yeah. Lucci's demise or whatever, I don't think he's actually dead, but is so, it's not like the end of it at all. No, I'm sure that that's fine. I wasn't worried about it. I forgot about that. But like, I mean, but also if I had remembered, I wouldn't have been worried about that. But are we going to escape? That's what worries me. I mean, she's a mermaid. Maybe they jumped into the water before. Sanji! Sanji! They're somehow okay. Sanji! What were you doing? You were pulling a lever of some kind.
Sanji-kun, あんた一体どこにいたの?
やはりちょっとやばようで。
I love how he's so like stealthy. Like even with his own friends, like he doesn't tell them what he's doing. Like he doesn't expect anyone to be like, wow, Sanji, or to like consult anyone. Like he's just doing his thing quietly in the background, and then it ends up being super helpful to everyone. Yeah, they don't care about their own people. I think we established that. Bye, Marines. Why are the Marines not running? Like, they're just... Oh, okay. Alright. So what were you doing, Sanji? Yeah, we can't fight them. Sanji, you must have done something that will help, right? It didn't sound like he sounded like he said they were all cornered and stuff.
せめて
ダメだわ。この距離では引っ張ろうにも途中で海に落としてしまう。
That's not good. That's not good. What?
めえ殺されてるが何をボケっとしてんだ。誰なんだよこの声は一体。そうだこれはあの時と。
From what? What? Something in the water?
どういうことだ。
What is going on?
そっちじゃない方だ。さっきからずっと。ああ
Something in the water? I forgot about that.
下を見る。
Who's, like, why did you think to do that? What? Look below.
やっぱり聞こえる。なんだ下って。
Like, Luffy could hear it too? Is that why you said that? They all hear it? What is that? Only the Straw Hats hear it though? Yeah, how did Luffy understand that? And then Usopp did.
ソップ。ルフィを海へ落とせるか。
任せて。
バカ野郎。自滅するか。だけになっても助
Zoro didn't hear it, I guess. I don't know. Did we see Zoro hear it? Maybe he did.
けてきてくれたんだ。まだ俺たちには仲間がいるじゃねえか。
Who? She came to save us. What friend? She came to save us? I'm not remembering. And they're just letting him do that. Like, they're just, like, everything is pointed at Luffy and they're just seeing that. He's being carried away. All right. What is happening? Who's the friend? What friend did we make that makes that noise? Like, in what arc is this friend from? What is happening? What? What? Is it the Going Merry? She came for them? What the fuck? Oh my god! What the hell? What? Because I know she was thrown out to sea by Lucci or Kaku was. I think it was Kaku. I don't know. And I guess we didn't get to see her anymore or something. And I think I talked about that maybe. Or something. She came for them? Where? How? Why? Like, not why. I get why. And I get, how though? How? Like, she was just with her will, I guess, to just continue adventuring with them. Oh my god. Okay, so at least, like, I mean, because honestly, I felt like we just kind of moved away from her. We didn't really talk about her anymore. I mean, like, we didn't have time to talk about her or think about her because the whole thing with Usopp leaving the crew, that happened a long time ago, and then we had all of this happening. And we didn't really have time, to think about her at all. And honestly, I didn't think about her. I think, obviously it would have, like, kind of dawned on me when we would have been like, okay, we need a ship or something, and realize then something. But this happened instead. And that's really amazing. Oh my god, that she's here. I don't know how that's possible. Like, Not how that's possible, but like, I mean, okay, she followed them because they're her crew. She wanted to be with them, and she just followed them. And it just took her a while to get here. But how did she get there? Like, from where? Which direction did she take? And how did no one notice her? I mean, okay, she's very small. She just kind of made her way in somehow from somewhere, I guess. But like, to get there, so she had to kind of circle the island or something. I don't know. Again, I told you I don't know the geography. I have forgotten how it's all kind of like how it, like, I mean, they showed us the map of the island. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, I think there was a circle there somewhere that you could take, I guess. And all this time she's just been like, I guess, sailing by herself toward them, making her way toward them, even though she's like all messed up and stuff. Like, shit. Like, I mean, we already had, you know, like Usopp realizing everything about her and stuff. That was sad and heartbreaking. Because, like, I don't know, I thought that we would never like sail her again, but now we get to, and I like that. I like that we're going to have to say goodbye to her and like realize how special she is, though, because like Usopp was the one who realized it, but now all the crew know because she just made it. I guess she just made it all the way here by herself to them. I mean, that's not something you can just dismiss in any way. They're gonna have to like, yeah, really sit with it, I guess. And when they say goodbye to her, it's going to hurt badly. Like, because we kind of didn't really say goodbye to her. We were kind of like, you know, kind of walking around it, kind of, you know, talking about it, but not like talking about her, but kind of moving forward, kind of being like, okay, we just need another ship. We just, you know, let's move forward, kind of not really sitting with it, you know, acknowledging it, mourning it for real. Like, because everything was happening. Usopp was leaving. Like, there was so much to mourn and so much to deal with. Damn. Okay, I didn't see that coming. All right. I thought I'm sure that Sanji did something that would be important. I mean, the fact that he reached there just in time to save them was definitely very important and definitely very cool. But I don't know if that had anything to do with the lever. I think not. I think probably he pulled the lever that's going to just make it easier for them to escape. Like, no matter what ship they were going to escape on, he just made it something. I'm not sure what he pulled there, but something that would help them. So it will come in, you know, like it will come in, and we understand how important what it is he did later on, probably. Like, I love it that he's doing that. On the other hand, like, he doesn't seem to get acknowledgement for that from the crew. Like, I talked about it before about how Zoro, like, he was just like, where did he go, blah blah blah. And I mean, okay, and now Nami too is just like, where have you been? Like, they don't realize yet that Sanji's always kind of going behind people's backs to do stuff to help them out. I mean, it happened twice already, right? Twice? It happened with the prince thing. It happened with, I mean, the prince thing was like, kind of like, you know, it was more than one time, I think. I don't know. It happened with, you know, right, with Robin. And now, like, I wonder if there's going to be a time where the crew is like, oh, Sanji's gone. Okay, that's cool. Like, we'll do our thing, and we're sure that Sanji, you know, will take care of all the rest of the things that we don't think about. Sanji is thinking about, like, you know, I need him to be appreciated without, like, I mean, okay, it's just the third time, I guess, if my calculation is correct, if I remember all the, I don't know. So, you know, eventually, though, I kind of wanted to be, like, I mean, it's not like the crew is like, oh my god, Sanji, like, it's just kind of a, you know, it's just kind of to make the viewer be like, what's going on with Sanji or something, or just to show us how much Sanji's like cool and this thing is going on and no one really realizes it and stuff. But it would be cool if they started acknowledging it or something, or if it's just going to continue being this thing that he does. He disappears, he does something, nobody realize, or like nobody, like, or they realize after the fact, and then it's just like, oh sure, thanks Sanji, like, or something. Like, I don't know. In any case, cool. All right, cool. Oh, seeing Luffy, you know, his body betrayed him. Like, he pushed his body to the very limit and beyond the limit because he had to. And then, you know, the adrenaline dropped and he just was left like you know, he was thinking like, now we're safe. I finished off Luffy. I finished off Lucci and we're safe and we can go. And like, you know, that was his immediate thought. And then he was like, wait, I can't go. I can't move. My body's failing me. And that's like something really scary for him. But it's also good for him to like see the consequences. Like it's eye-opening for him, I guess, because it's one thing to say, yes, I'm going to push myself all the way, and he does that, and he says like, and he does realize there are consequences, but he can think about them in the moment, and then they're hitting him, and it's like you think like, oh, it's fine, I'll just use my body up, I'll just, you know, push it to the very limit, but I'll finish off this fight, and then, you know, and then afterwards I can worry about it. But then afterwards comes and you're not safe yet. And, you know, you still need to get away and you can't move. And also I just love the idea that, you know, the crew kind of had to save him. Because sometimes they have to save him. But not in the big fights. Usually it's like Luffy takes care of it and then, you know, whatever. It's fine. And here it was like, you know, they were like hanging on everything that he was doing, and he, you know, the fact that he won was like they all heard it and they were like all kind of, you know, their morale immediately spiked, obviously, and then they hear, oh, he can't move, like, and that's immediately like you see how it's like they're immediately all very worried because, you know, he's the guy that kind of solves it all in the end, and he can't do it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that scene, I mean, in a weird way, in Lockdown, where he was going to die, and he just kind of accepted that, and then Sanji and Zoro were like running toward him, like you know, they couldn't handle it. Like, I mean, it's not really, but it kind of like shifts the perspective a little. It kind of makes them like, you know, like we saw like Sanji, for instance, he was just saying like, do something, Luffy, like you have to do something, like, you know, they rely a lot on the fact that Luffy is their leader, and he proves again and again that he's going to take care of it. Even when he can't really take care of it, he does. Like in the incident when he fought, forgot his name, the freezing dude. He had two names. Kusa? No, I made that up. He had, I don't know. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. The Vice Admiral. Vice Admiral or Admiral? I don't remember anymore what his title is. What is this? I don't know. Anyway, you know, so yeah, so every now and then to kind of have this like shift of like, oh, Luffy like can take up care of everything all the time. Like, I mean, it's like a wake-up call. It's like just like realizing reality a little bit for both Luffy and his crew. And like I'm trying to think like back in Alabasta when like Luffy died by Crocodile's hands. And then, you know, Usopp heard it, right? They told Usopp about it. But then Usopp just, I don't remember if he believed that. Like, I remember they were heartbroken, Usopp, and I don't remember who. But I think they didn't believe that, you know, for a long time or anything. Like, it wasn't like they just kind of knew that Luffy would come back, I think. Or maybe that was what I was thinking. And they were actually like, oh my god, Luffy died. First moment there. I don't remember. So maybe it happens like more often than I remember. Anyway, but here it was hard because it was like happening right in front of them. They were seeing the high of it, and then the low that was very low. That was like you can't even move. Like, and there's nothing we can do. Like, there's nothing we can do until, you know, the Mary showed up. They were helped. Like, there was nothing you could do. So, thank you, Mary, so much. Okay, let's get into the next episode. And Frankie, though, oh, and also Kokoro, like, they don't know. Okay, Frankie saw the shit. Kokoro also saw the shit. I don't know. But they're just going along. Like, they trust in the crew, so of course they're gonna do what they do. I mean, they have to. There's no other option, really. Really, the merry-go standing for like all the hope, like physically standing there, but also metaphorically. She's saving them. There's a tiny ship right there. It's our ship. It's so sweet. Yeah, I guess that was what I was thinking mostly. Oh, I thought they would fall into the ship. Who's there? Is someone there? Or is the ship just doing everything by itself? Yeah, the ship is just doing everything by itself. Like, it just took on, like its own spirit, like, just went with it all the way. Like, how can you give up a ship after realizing this? How did that happen?
どうかしたのサンジ君。
それがナミさん。確かに縄ばしごが降りてきたのに誰もいねえみたいなんだ。
俺やっぱりベリー
Oh.
ベリーってさ。
Yes, Frankie, what do you have to say to that?
信じられねえ。この船は。
Yeah, and ever since then she was making her way, I guess.
一体誰が乗ってきたの？
No one.
指示を出せ。
そうだったわ。
ここを抜けるぞ。
ほら、何してんだそれ。
ナミスは。
危なかった。軍艦に殺されるかと思った。
You still need to get out, though.
ルビー、助かった。
I mean, you saved her, so maybe she doesn't want to hear that. Like, she doesn't need to hear that.
ルフィ、それにみんな、ありがとう。
Aww.
はい。
That's so sweet.
気にすんな。
くだらねえこと言うのはここを逃げ切ってくらいにしろ。
Stupid stuff like that. Chopper!
いい加減にしろ。おい、チョッパー。お前動けるのか？
本当だ。俺動いてる。動けるようになったんだ。そうだ。早くロビンに謝れ。
No!
What the fuck? All of them are just like, what are they doing in that ship? What? Who are you? Where'd you come from? Aokiji. Admiral, yes, he's Admiral. I remember that he was something special, but I didn't remember how. Like, I remember there were 3 more like him, or he's one of the 3. So yeah, he's an Admiral. Makes sense. Yes! Wasn't enough for him to get squashed under an elephant. His own elephant. Yeah. Is the Mary doing everything? I don't get it. Like, it's controlling other ships now, too? That's insane. I don't really think that. I don't know what to think. That's Sanji. Oh, okay. Sanji. That was the lever. I thought it might be the doors, right? I think I thought that. It's Sanji. Nice going. You're awesome.
私たちが乗ったメリー号に越えられなかった海はない。
そうだ、頼むぞ航海士。
渦の軌道が読めるまで耐えて。
Yo, Nami. She's so cool too. Everyone's cool.
一刀流36ポンド。
What is up with the art style?
いいんだぜ休んでても。
どこだ。
Yeah, Zora, you need another sword now. Look at that. Everyone pitching in and doing great.
あいつらなら問題ないから、今は家事に集中して。
The art style is very, very scribbly. And I'm trying to understand if it's because they, like, for animation's sake, or just...
俺も戦うぞ。バカ野郎、お前動けねえんだろうが。
そうだぜルフィ。ここは俺たちに任せて。
おめえはゆっくり休んだ。
This is like the third shot that was exactly the same. Okay, go for it. Who wants your medal? I guess they want your medal. They won't get it though. I love it when Zora and Sanji are fighting together and they're totally in sync. Yeah, and everyone escaped alive from your Buster Call. Except your people, I guess. I think some Marines died. Oh, feel that frustration, please. Wallow in it. What is he gonna do? Yes, Robin. Whatever you want to do it. Don't hold yourself back. Shut him up! That's so fitting for him. Oh, I love it. I love that this moment is so powerful. Like, it's more than just a joke. It's serious. It's not a joke. It's serious. Because we see him as such an idiot, but he was actually, like, he was a cruel idiot. And he deserves to pay for it. And she just, like, she's the one to pay him for it. Oh, fuck! Oh, wow! Oh, wow. We're just like, I mean, he deserved it, but damn. Damn, we saw it. Wow.
全員ショックに備えろ。進路を阻め。敵戦を撃つから逃れられやしない。ちょっと戦隊には答えるが勘弁してくれ。空洞バーン。
Yeah, it's not the first time. We're used to it. Just stay. Stay. It'll be good for you. Damn, what an image. What was that, the broke apart? The column or something that we're on? So are we going back to Water 7? Or just, I mean, I don't know. But they could just like go after us. Like, wouldn't it be where they the Marines expect them to be? Where are you? Of course you can't let it be as it is, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
国家級戦力バスターコールをもってして、なおかつこの艦隊の失態と法の象徴であるエニエスロビーのありさまを見れば、もはや一目瞭然。
What?
この一件は我々の乾杯だ。
Are you just gonna let it go? For the time being?
そう、ここが俺の席だ。いや、会社っているんじゃないよ。ありがとう、怪獣のばあさん。ありがとう、メリー。
Yes.
世界政府の旗を打ち抜くなんて。
なに？大したことじゃねえ。俺たちはただ取られた仲間を取り返しただけだ。お前もロビンを助けてくれてありがとう。
Yeah.
まあ、俺様にとっちゃ大したことじゃなかったけどな。
とにかくこの喧嘩、俺たちの勝ちだ!
It's like, you know that the world government decided not to pursue, I think, not to pursue? I'm not sure if to go that far. But they acknowledged their defeat in this instance. I'm not sure where they think they're heading right now. Because they kept saying back. But I think they said back in like a general term, like, yeah, we're going back from this place. I don't know. And I mean, like, I was wondering if they were going to return to Water 7, but will they though? What wouldn't it be like? I mean, I guess if the Marines don't decide really not to chase them at all, then they can go back where they want. Can we go back? Like, do we need a look pose or something to go back? Not sure. Anyway, not sure. I'm not sure at all what we're doing right now. Also, Kokoro and Chimney and Gambo, I don't think they're staying with us. We need to drop them off somewhere. I'm not sure about that. Or maybe they will stay with us for a while. I don't know. I don't know anything, surprisingly enough. I mean, this was awesome. It was just awesome to see the crew back together. Like, back together. I mean, they haven't been apart that long, but it's been a while. A little bit. I mean, but like not more than usual. But just like with Mary it was a while. With Mary right there under their feet, and just, you know, all their confidence back and all their humor back, and just, you know, playing off of each other because they know each other so well by now, and just being awesome. And even like giving their captain like the feel like he wanted to he was their captain and he said that he was going to fight, so they let him have that. That feel that his commands were being, you know, the commands, his orders, his decisions, I don't know, were being followed. And I loved that moment. It was awesome when Robin was like, you know, pinpointing Spondam and just like taking her revenge against him. I didn't expect it to go that far, I guess, like to actually see his spine break. I mean, maybe he's not dead, but he's definitely paralyzed. And I mean, it was like, so it was, wow, I didn't expect it. I don't know, did we see something so blatant before? Maybe we did. I don't know. And he's like, I don't feel like, I feel he deserves it. And it's like, and everyone else like didn't say anything about it. Like immediately after it happened, we cut to Nami and she was like, oh, okay, it's about time that we leave or something. Like they didn't give a shit. And I understand that completely because we saw like in those little flashbacks of how he treated her. He was a horrifying, horrible man. And the fact that he was seen as such a joke by me, and I think like generally, he was such like, it just kind of shows you like how weak and small and disgusting he is, kind of, and how much he's able to, because the power in his hands, he's able to do so much. Wait, was the snapping spine, did that happen before he talked to Aokiji? Like he just recovered enough to talk to him like, yeah, we're going to follow them, and your just spine just broke, dude? I don't know. Was that how it happened? I think okay, that guy is resilient. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, shit, he deserved that. And just, I mean, it wasn't really the spine breaking. I mean, the spine breaking was like the culmination, but just her, you know, looking him in the eye. No, she was. I don't think she was. Was she looking him in the eye? She was closing her eyes at some point. But, you know, just concentrating all her power on him and just like, you know, just shutting him up and paying him back for everything that he did. For, you know, when she was helpless, what did I say? And he was like treating her like, I don't even have words for it, but just like, you know, just rubbing salt in her wounds and you know, throwing her around and just laughing in her face and treading on everything that mattered to her and just treating her like trash. And yes, he deserved it. And I like that there was like focus on it and there was like music, and, you know, it could have been, it was kind of funny because, you know, he was kind of bent backwards and like the way that he looked and stuff was like funny, but it wasn't funny because there was like a somber music and there was, you know, Robin's face and she was not laughing. So it was a powerful moment and I appreciated that. And I guess he's back to just screaming at things. I'm starting to like, what? I don't know. That's what it seems like. That he was talking to Aokiji and just kind of like, you know, kind of saying like, oh, I know that this happened, but we're going to pursue them. It's not going to be the end. We have to prove our, you know, force or something. But I mean, dude, you just proved, like, you use so much force and you just, you know, it's the opposite of proving anything. And just prove that you're nothing against or something. I mean, yeah, okay. They didn't like fight head on with all of those ships. They just escaped at that point. But I mean, they did enough damage before that, and they did exactly what they came there to do. They left you in the dust, in the water. I don't know, in the water dust. And Aokiji is like he's like so collected. He's just like able to look at this and see like we were defeated. Let's just accept that, you know. Like he's a more reasonable person to some degree. I mean, compared, I guess, to Spandam. Like, I mean, no, he definitely comes across as more reasonable, but he's still, you know, but that makes him scary. That makes him like not like Spandam that you kind of see as a joke. And even Spandam, like I said, you see as a joke, but he was able to do a lot of damage. You know, a weak person can do a lot of damage if they choose to do it. But anyway, but like because Aokiji is like, he's also an admiral, obviously, that he's a lot higher in status, and he's like so collected and he's so powerful, and we know that. And, you know, and he kind of chose like not to follow them for now or something. Like you wonder what he's up to and when it's going to like bite us in the end, like when he's going to decide to actually come after us seriously, because it's going to be big whenever that happens. And Mary, I don't know, are we going to say goodbye to Mary now? I don't know what's happening. Like, because it kind of just, I mean, okay, at first Zora was like, when they first climbed and there was no one there, and Zora was like, and never mind, we'll think about it later, let's just like go. And I mean, fair enough, but like they were just kind of dismissing the fact that Mary just came for them all on her own. But then they did realize, and Luffy was like, did make this speech of like, I just realized that you always protect us and stuff. So there was a realization there. And Usopp, like we saw him kind of smiling, kind of seeing Luffy like appreciate Mary the way that she should be appreciated, I guess. So, you know, when they say goodbye, they will realize what they're saying goodbye to. like even more than they did before. Honestly, if I didn't know that they were going to get a new ship, I think I would have like maybe thought at this point, okay, we can have Mary. We like she proved herself. We can still go with her forever somehow. I mean, because it's so powerful. Like she's part of their crew. She's right there. She saved them. She can keep going. She went so far where nobody thought she could. So I wonder like how it's gonna be to actually say goodbye to her. Anyway, great episode. Let's get into the third one of this reaction. Yeah, I mean, honestly, shooting through the flag was like the least. I mean, it was cool when he did it, sure, but it was the least impressive thing that they accomplished. I mean, they pretty like. I realized that it's like in that act they were pretty much waging war, like declaring war, or something. But whatever. Well, at least you're moving. What is happening? No, he's back to being Soge King. Oh, Chopper is carrying him around? Okay, we're just back to that. For him to take off the mask. That worked. You're also looking for Usopp? I'm kidding. What? What, you're looking for someone? Yeah, okay. So you haven't acknowledged yet that she did it on her own. It was her. Luffy gets it! He's right though. Oh, come on. And Usopp would have been able to say something, except Usopp isn't here. And Frankie knows too. For a little bit longer. Sounds like the end. Like how much of a little bit is a little bit.
俺を行かれたやつだと思うだろ。別に信じなくてもいい。信じるも何も。そいつは木槌を持った船乗りのような姿に見えたんだろ。なんで
It's a well-known thing.
じゃん、クラバウターマンを見たのさ。クラバウターマン。船乗りに伝わる伝説の一つだ。大切。船は船乗りに感謝する。この船は。
She really appreciates her crew.
渡したかったんだろう。そうやって人の姿を借りて現れるほど運んでやりてクルーに出会えて、この船も幸せだったんじゃねえのか。そっか。じゃあやっぱりあの時は俺に話しかけてきたの。だったのか。
Now she talked to all of them.
前から船が来るぞ。
Oh god, right now. Oh, it's them. Oh, so fast. How long has it been? Okay. How many people are there? Oh, not them. It's him. It's Iceberg. So we're heading back? Yes, you did. They did. I have no idea. You should have seen it.
本当に何もかも奪い返してきやがった。
Oh. Yeah, I guess we're just heading back. Cool, cool. Oh no, 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 no! Oh, it's just happening all at once. She just can't handle it anymore. Can't hold it.
急にも何もこれが当然なんじゃねえのか。
Yeah, you knew it was going to happen.
メリーはもう二度と走れねえと断定された船だ。
It actually happened. Well, it's horrifying to see it.
おさんやべえ、メリーがやべえよ、なんとかしてくれ。
What can he do?
だったらもう眠らせてやれ。すでにやれるだけの手は尽くした。
Oh, you're the one who found her? You're the one who you saved her? I'm saying her all the time because it's I don't know. A ship is her in my mind. But I think the Clubberman might have been a he. I have no clue.
これは麦わらたちの
So you helped?
アクアラグナにやられたな。ひどい状態だ。いや、それ以前の問題か。
He heard
なんだ
and he helped her get on the water.
もう一度だけ走りたいんだ。
Okay, so it wasn't like completely by herself, but still very impressive. I mean, she conveyed her wishes to him. And he did all that. Iceberg, I really love you. So sweet. I'm gonna miss him. Oh, so sad. He saw it happen. Like, he didn't actually help her get on the sea, but he saw it. It's that sail by herself.
また冒険の海へ。メリー！迎えに来たよ。
One last time. Like, in the most powerful, like, one of the most powerful ways, because they couldn't have gotten through it without her. Like, now it's official. We're really saying goodbye. We've seen the damage. Like she barely, like, dragged herself to save them, and that was all she could, like, brought them to safety, and that was it. As soon as they got to, like, a bigger ship, she couldn't hold on any longer.
ソップはいなくてよかったかもな。あいつがこんなの耐えられるわけがねえ。
どう思う？そんなことないさ。決別の時は来る。男の別れだ。涙の一つもあってはいけない。覚悟はできてる。
You mean Luffy or you mean yourself? Like Usopp? Yeah, he's context. And now, like, he sees also Luffy, like not dismissing it, being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a new ship like he did before. Like, Luffy realizes just how much Mary did for them, and he has to say goodbye.
Yuki.
Now we're really saying goodbye. Now I'm feeling it. Vivi! I saw Vivi!
だからこの船に置いて。なんだ、そうか。 がねえな。いいぞ。この船の航海士は誰？飛んだー！すっげー！船が空を飛んだー！
You've really been through a lot with her. Oh man. They can all hear.
もっとみんなを遠くまで運んであげたかった。
Where is it coming from? Like under his mask. They heard it too. Everyone heard it.
ごめんつーなら俺たちの方だぞメリー。ガジ下手だからよ。お前を氷山にぶつけたりよ。こう破ったこともあるしよ。
Luffy.
壊すしよ。そのたんびウソップで直すんだけど下手くそよ。今まで大切にしてくれてどうもありがとう。本当に幸せだった。
Oh, Frankie!
がいたから。
Everyone's crying. Except for Zora and Zanji, I guess. But they're crying on the inside. I know. Damn, that was powerful. Oh my god! Was that a Garp? Oh wow. I think I'm supposed to be kind of close, maybe, to finding out he's Garp. I wonder how that reveal is gonna go in the anime. Wow, that was, yeah, I love that. I needed that. I needed the actual goodbye, like that was just about the Mary, and just about us accepting that we have to say goodbye. And I mean, the fact that she spoke back to them and everyone heard it, and they had to apologize. Like, I mean, not had to, but like Luffy wanted to apologize to her on behalf of the whole crew. And we know that, yeah, from Frankie's story, like from what Frankie said about the clever, the I don't remember the name of it anymore, but that they manifest when the ship is happy and feels like it's taken care of by the crew and stuff. So we know what it meant. Like, the ship always felt like they cared about her. I mean, and all those bumps and all those, like, the things they broke, it all broke out of love. Or like you break something but you still, like, you don't mean to. And you try to fix it, and you try to do the best with it, and that was really powerful. Like, all those, like, you know, flashbacks, just realizing like how far we've come with Mary, and then, which is all the show basically, and then just, you know, that last speech with Luffy, that was what broke me, and everyone's just like crying. Oh my god, that was beautiful. And it's like, and it, there's no, like, there was nothing left for, like, the, like, you know, before when they decided that, oh, Mary has to go or something, more or less, like, it was just, it still felt like, okay, the decision wasn't really made, because we still, you know, dealt with Usopp and stuff, but, and Usopp stayed with the ship, and we didn't, like, now it went up in flames. Like, we said goodbye to it for the last time. It said goodbye. Like, there's not going to be any surprise saving from the ship anymore. It's gone. Oh my god. Like, I needed this to really, like, accept that, you know? Because it's kind of been, like, lingering. It's kind of been this thing, like, oh, we have to say goodbye to the ship or something. Like, I kind of said goodbye to it in some way in my head when we, you know, when Usopp, like, realized the first time realized about the clubber thing. I'm sorry that I don't remember his name. But, you know, that the ship was talking to him and taking care of itself for them and stuff. And that was so beautiful to realize it for the first time. And then it was kind of dropped off. And in some ways, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know how we're going. Like, it didn't feel fulfilling to me. It didn't feel like the end exactly. But it did feel like, oh, wow, she just dropped. And we just kind of accepted that, you know, it's been trying really hard to keep up for them, but they couldn't do it anymore or something. But it was only Usopp kind of saying goodbye, so I felt like kind of like it wasn't final, but in some ways I was like, okay, then I guess at some point we're gonna have to realize that we need to say goodbye or something, but like this is it in a way. And then she showed up again here, and that was amazing, and it brought this moment that was really heartfelt and really everything that I needed for the goodbye to feel really final. I mean, there's no going back after this. There's no like, oh, okay, sure, she was dropped off or something, but she can still appear like she's gone. We watched her burn. It was powerful. So I guess we're heading back to Water 7 because we need a new ship now. That was a stark, like, kind of like, okay, let's move forward. No, I really, really appreciated this, and I love this episode. The way that it ended. I loved also finding out that it was Iceberg that helped her, like, because it kind of felt like she just kind of found, like, I don't know, just kind of like she was dropped off to the sea and then she kind of just made her way there, but she needed something, like she was in bad shape, and Iceberg helped her even though he didn't really know what he was doing because he knew she was, you know, done for, and he was still helping because he heard the voice. And I don't know, I just love Iceberg. I just love him. And then he decided to follow, and it was like, you know, he was, because he knew that the ship was like in bad shape. And I mean, I love that it was Iceberg who did all this just to show like how good of a person he is, I guess, and like in him wanting to meet them. But more than that, it was also important in the fact that he like conveyed to them that it was a miracle, that there was nothing else they could do. He'd seen a lot of ships in his day. This never happened to him. This is like one of a kind, but that's it. Like they need to appreciate it for what it is, but they have to let go. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what Frankie said too, but that was only to Usopp, and now we got it from Iceberg and those CP9 bastards. Just don't know how good they had it. At least Kaku appreciated it a little bit. Anyway, I just like suddenly thought about them. I mean, they had Iceberg, they had Pauli, they had the other guys, but like they chose to miss out on all that. I mean, okay, fine. I don't know. Anyway, like how could they just betray them like that? Fine. I mean, sure. I know. They always came in there knowing they were going to betray them, but Kaku infected. I knew it in my heart. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about then. They're long gone. Yeah, so that was awesome. I loved it. And I don't know if at the end of I was throughout the episode I was like, so did they realize that the Mary has a voice of her own and she actually did has a will of her own and she actually followed it and stuff for them? Or do they not? Because Luffy was saying yes, and they were like wanting to believe it but not really and stuff. They, Zoro, for instance, had a harder time, but then at the end they all heard the voice, they all heard everything. So yeah, they realized what they had at the end. I don't want to see how Usopp he appeared and disappeared as far as Luffy's concerned, and Luffy's just like, oh, okay, it's better that he's not here and he would be able to take it. But now I guess I don't know, I want to see what happens when Usopp returns and they need to talk about things, or he needs to ask them to come back to the crew or something. Or again, I don't know if he even needs to ask them. Maybe he will just appear and they will just, and maybe he will think that he needs to, I don't know, ask or say he's sorry or something, and Luffy will just be like, oh yeah, okay, you're here, let's go. Like nothing happened, kind of. I feel like that could happen. Anyway, we'll see about that. I mean, yeah, first we need the ship to be on anyway, to be a crew on first or after, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, those are the things I'm looking forward to, I guess. Yeah, so that was cool. That was a cool end to the end. I don't know if it's the end. It's not the end. We have a few episodes more, I think. in this arc, quite a few. Yeah, I don't know, and to marry, I guess, then. Yeah, really beautifully done. Really tearjerker of an ending. But I needed that. I wanted that. So, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Betty and Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Stone Tree, Tieranor, Michael Gabriel, and Shakuben. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, without whose support, I will never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.